I'm going to record this part also, but I didn't start the recording. So for everyone, understand that your assignments are very important for your completion, because I need to see and I need to understand if you are doing your assignments or not, if you are competent enough to be certified as a healer or not. And then towards the end of this month, I'm going to hold a examination for all of you, where all of you are going to come and do your individual healings. The recording of yesterday has not been posted yet, because I have not been able to give the recording to Shanti yet. And Anushka also has told me I've not given them the recording yet, because it's a local recording that's happening right now. There's some issue on Zoom. So I'll be providing the recording to them by tonight. They're going to post both the recordings tomorrow of yesterday's session and today's session. All the topics that have been covered so far in Life 2.0, more or less from my memory, I have given all the topics on which you need to learn your healings and you need to do on the exam has been given already yesterday. So far clear, especially the people who were not there yesterday. Sunil was not there, Menas was not there, Gurinder was not there. I know, Gurinder, you have been sick. So what you will do is you will post your assignments every single day. 5 days. So out of 5 days, you have to post minimum 3 days. Out of 7 days, you have to post minimum 5 days. 2 days, you will get an exception for some reason, for some emergency. If you are not able to do it, that's okay. But apart from that, everybody needs to do their assignments every single day. For everyone else who has joined last day, yesterday, I'm going to show the assignments because most of you who are here in today's session were not there yesterday. So I'm going to show you the elements that you need to work on the screen once. Would that be helpful for you? Just raise your hand if you would like to see that. Do you need to see that? Okay. No problem. So these are the overall modalities that you have learned. You've learned about spiritual synchronization, vertical white light alignment. You have learned the Purna Chakra Kriya. You have learned the magic vision board. You've learned about the forgiveness ritual, which is a part of Purna Chakra Kriya. Also, it is a standalone ritual in its own. It helps release a lot of karmic stress. Water healing, making magic water, you have learned already. Cord cutting, you have already done, you've already learned. Journaling, on how to journal, specific journal techniques I've taught you. Shiva Shakti healing, on how to open your third eye, how to balance your Shiva energy and Shakti energy. This has already been discussed. Chakra healing, how to do a smaller chakra healing. I think I've made you do before also, how to craft a chakra healing for all of the 7 chakras. Already done. Manifestation tools, you have already, I think it was the first module that we taught you, law of manifestation and law of attraction. So you've learned that. Negativity removal, how to handle situations if there is a lot of negative energy, negative entities, how to handle that and how to keep certain things in your home that will help remove the negativity, which is also a little bit of from the Vastu perspective. You have learned all of these. Now, out of these 3 or 4 certain rituals that will be there in your practical examination, it's kind of a little bit of important suggestions that I'm going to give you is water healing. You have to learn. Everyone should know water healing. It's magical. Forgiveness ritual, everyone should know how to set the intention, how to do forgiveness for someone. Vertical white line alignment is very important to know. Purna Chakra Kriya is very important to know. Cord cutting is very important to know. The Purna Chakra Kriya might not be something that I will ask you to do it because it'll take a lot of time. But the smaller ones, vertical white light alignment, cord cutting, water healing, forgiveness ritual, these 4 rituals, everybody should have it on the top of their game. Also, it will be in the assignment. So I will keep hearing and keep giving you feedback on what are you doing right, what are you doing wrong. So do not miss the assignments. Do not miss any assignment in the next 7 days. It's going to be very important. This February month is very important for you. Remember, don't learn the healing for me. Do not post the assignments for me. Do not even post for yourself. Post the assignment for that one person who you are going to heal after completing this program. Post it for that one client that you will have, who will have full faith in you and who will come to you with the hope that Menas will heal me, Sunil will heal me, Gurindal will definitely heal me, Poonam will get me out of this trouble. Jarek is going to have so much experience. Jarek is going to definitely heal me. Learn this healing, practice this healing, do these assignments for that one person. And that one person, my dear, can be yourself also. Because you might have felt that last 6 months we have been doing healing, we have been inside this process, we have been going through so many things, Ram has given us so much, but still, life is going to give you more problems. I'm going to promise you one thing. Healing does not mean that you will not have any more problems in your life. Healing simply means you are ready for bigger problems in life. Healing from your past, from your karmas mean that you are now ready for bigger problems in life. Lot of months before, remember I had taught you that if you have a small purse, people will be able to give you small number of money. Nod your head if you remember. And if a big purse, then you will be able to receive a lot of money. That is about money manifestation. That is about law of attraction. Also remember, a person who has a big capacity will be able to hold big problems in life. Have you come across any person who does not have literally any problem in life, but they're always talking about small problems, that my child's bus is late every day and I have to go to this certain point to pick him up, and they're complaining about small things, and you listen to them and you're like, what are you talking about? I have such big problems in my life. It's hilarious sometimes to listen to their problems. Sometimes it'll annoy you that they don't understand my problem, they're just making this problem so big in their own mind. कल रात को बहुत मच्छर काट रहा था, and I was not able to sleep at all. That is their whole problem. Their whole problem is in the last wedding, they couldn't buy the new sari and they couldn't wear it. And then the next person was wearing a better thing, and you were like, what is the problem he's talking about? Do you know why people get bothered with so many small problems and they keep talking about it on and on? Because their capacity, their spiritual frequency is very small. So God gives them problem of small levels. So Mehnaz, if you're having big problems in your life, massive problems in your life, that means only one thing. The universe wants to expand you. Like when you go to the gym, every muscle in your body will tear. It will be painful. But from doing that biceps, triceps, gym, whatever you do, you will grow a deep muscular body that is stronger than hundreds of people who are around of you. Is that point clear to you? So if you're if you're getting better problems after completion of this program, understand that from the universe that you have now gained the capacity. You have up-leveled yourself. You were at level 10, now you are at level 100. So life is giving you problems of 100 level. And have that belief in yourself. Once you go out of this program, I want you to have that belief in yourself that my problem is 100 level, but I am at level 1000 and I can solve this. Remember my words whenever you flicker, when you have problems, when you're not able to understand. Always remember this. So you're up-leveling yourself. So do your assignments for yourself, for the people you're going to heal, because you need to go out as the most authentic healer that you know around. When you sit in front of 10 healers and others are talking, you will know that you have a solid ground. And the kind of knowledge you have, the kind of depth you have, they will not have. So that is the core of healing before even you learn the business of healing. Because this is the biggest part of business that most people miss. So lesson number one for today, having core competence and 100% authenticity. Number one, core competence and authenticity. Number two, lesson for today. I want you, all of you, to go through 5 questions today. I'm going to give you 5 questions right now, and you are going to write about it, and then I'm going to ask all of you to put it in the chat to understand what is your business mindset right now. Tell me first of all in the chat, what is your expectation when you go out in the world and you start a healing business? What is your expectation in the first 3 months of your business? That in the first 3 months, this is how much I'll earn. It can be either a number of amount, a monetary amount, that this is how much I can earn. Or you can also write in the chat, this is the number of clients that I want to attract in the first 3 months. What is the number? Tell me in the chat. Either write amount, first 3 months, we are talking about the first quarter. So first quarter of this year. Next 3 months is your first quarter. So February, if we leave February also, March, April, May, by May, I want to earn so and so amount, or I want to have so and so clients. Write down in the chat. Let me understand where you are. Give you 10 seconds to write. Let me grab a bottle of water. Okay, Gurinder says, by May, I would like to earn 3 lakh rupees per month and have a clientele of 100. By May, I want to have a client base of 100. Okay. Sunil, please write. Menas, please write. If there is someone in the group, for example, Sunil, I have heard you say before that you don't want to practice healing. So if you want to practice healing on yourself, what is your expectation in the next 3 months? You can write about that also, specifically for Sunil. Or if you want to do some healings for some people, 3 lakh rupees, Dharmishta, 50 to 60 clients. Sunil, I want to earn minimum 10,000 rupees for 3 months, having client base of minimum 10. Got it. Not. Poonam, I'm waiting for you to write, my dear. 100 clients, 50,000. Got it. Now, second question for you. 7 to 10 lakhs per month, Jerick. I want only handful of HNI who I can extensively transform. Deep philosophy. Very nice, Jerick. Thank you. Second question for you. Write these numbers in your journal, by the way. Whatever you have said to me, write this in your journal. So, Gurinder, exactly what you have written in the chat, copy it down in your journal. Poonam, whatever is written in the chat, copy it down. Sunil, copy it down. Got it. So once you have copied it down, second question for you. What 3 deep practices do I do every day to attract these clients or this amount of money? What 3 practices do I do every day that will help me attract this much money and so many clients? Write in the chat and let me know. Let's start with Gurinder. Actually, let me unmute. Gurinder, you will write, click on the unmute button and just tell me. So, Gurinder, your answer was, I want to earn 3 lakh rupees per month and have a clientele of 100 clients. What are the daily practices that you are doing to heal or to attract this number in next 3 months? Be very honest, whatever you're doing, small, large, does not matter.
Yeah, I do journaling.
You do?
Journaling,
Okay.
water manifestation,
Water manifestation
and chakra healing.
and chakra healing. So in journaling, what do you write in a journal?
It's basically the positive, manifestations in the present tense so that, it just reaffirms my, and it's changing, how things are. Sometimes it's health, sometimes it's something else. So I try to write most of it.
Okay, very good. Second is you said water healing I do. It's very
Yes.
powerful healing. So what do you do in the water manifestation?
I As soon as my water gets filled, it's kept near in my mandir.
No, no,
After
no. What is the manifestation you're doing? What is the intention you're setting?
Okay, that's for my health right now because I
That
think
is for your health right now.
yeah, it's almost a month that I've been very unwell, and so I'm doing it for my health.
So how is it working for you? The water manifest. When you drink the water, do you feel better?
Well, yes, I do feel better, but say the seasonal things that day we have to go through the whole thing. But yesterday I got
Seasonal things will not take into account, so it's
so
good.
I got my blood reports yesterday, and you'll be amazed to see there was nothing was out of the parameters. My liver is also
Oh,
better
really?
better than
So
a yeah.
yesterday you got your blood reports?
I got my blood test
What
done.
all the tests were the tests you had done?
It is liver function test. It was my kidney function test. It was my thyroid profile. It was my, I mean, like, itna cough, cold, fever hai mujhe, but my WBC counts and everything is like, I was like, my younger son's girlfriend is a doctor. So she was like, check the name, नाम किसी और का होगा, हो ही नहीं सकता आंटी के ये reports है. Because my earlier, my whole LFT every parameter, because being cirrhotic, every parameter was out of range. My kidney profile used to be out of range. My thyroid was derailed. My lipid was, and yes, my HB1AC is 5.8. So, yes, that's what makes you feel, like small achievements. Yes, it's beautiful. It
It's
was
perfect. It's not a small achievement. It's perfect. Your tests are
absolutely perfect. Absolutely. I mean,
perfect.
लग ही नहीं रहा है मेरे टेस्ट है वो ऐसा लग ही नहीं रहा है कि वो मेरे टेस्ट रिपोर्ट्स है
Beautiful. So, Gurinder, what made it possible? Tell me what made it possible for this tests to be perfect.
one after joining the program I am doing these meditations and I've become very calm. I used to be very agitated because one, health is not good, then you have plethora of other things. Maybe I handle things in a different way now. I become
You
much calmer.
handle things in a different way now.
Yeah,
That has made the entire
I
shift
different.
about how you see yourself.
So yesterday I was very disturbed because since morning things were not, everything was going ulta pulta. And my son was, he's like, Mom, why don't you sit down and do your classes? Why, where are your classes? Why are you not doing your classes? And what about your meditation and your prayer? Like, so now these even kids have started reporting this. Okay, Mama, you will. And I did something which I would like to share to, I painted Pura Sri Yantra.
Show us. Go and bring it. It's beautiful.
There you go.
Everyone give a round of applause for Gurinder. Beautiful painting. Let me just take a screenshot of it. Absolutely pretty.
I have to see my cat. Just a second.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So this is because you introduced me to Lalita Sahasranam,
Yes.
which is the most beautiful thing I do. I feel so good. I think I get up in the morning. That is, of course, the first thing I do.
So, Gurinder, what you should do is, I don't know, have you applied for my one-on-one program? For the next program, have you applied? If you
First,
have not applied,
no, I have to do that because I'm for last 1 month. It was Karan, then me. I've been just running around.
so if you are applying for the one-on-one program, just mention it to Shanti that you have already created because Shanti is not in the program. Oh, that's your cat. Show me her face. Love, love, love.
Just love coming to the screen, all the time when I'm doing something. Laptop is
What's her name?
she's Zia.
Shizia. Hi, Shizia. I love you.
That is what she's trying to do, like, wow.
So, reach out to Shanti and mention that you have the Sri Yantra because this is a self-created Sri Yantra, which is very nice that it came through you. Now
Yeah.
that it has come through you, you need to consecrate it well, okay, properly with a specific method. If you do not want to do it like traditional Hindu methodically, also in an energetic method, also you have to consecrate it because if the universe did not want, understand that yantra would not come through you. That intention came in your mind and you sat down and you finished creating that. That means This is a beautiful beginning, and have that. Do not give this as a gift to anyone.
This cannot be. I cannot take my eyes off. I was having 102 fever and I was just, acha, just one more line, just one more line. And this is thanks to you because you introduced me to Lalita Sahasranam. And when once I started doing it, that is all I wanted to do.
It's going to relieve a lot of issues in your life. So, so basic thing is reach out to Shantri if you applied for the program.
I
Ask
will do
her to
right. Yeah.
ask her to let you know how to consecrate the yantra.
Okay.
Okay. So probably in this program will not have more scope to discuss in detail about the consecration of yantra. It's not a part of this also. It is a part of my mantra healing that I do. I don't do also. Maybe we'll talk about it, but this you have to consecrate because this is what you have created. I'm so happy to see this. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Gurinder. So let's now come back to the topic. We were talking about what three practices are you doing to make this a reality. Now, can I be a little realistic and can I give you honest feedback, my feedback as your mentor? Are you open to that, Gurinder? Only if you're open. So, first thing you said that I do my journaling about what are the positive things that are happened. Second thing that you said, you do water healing for your health. Third thing, you do chakra healing for your
Yeah.
chakras,
Yeah.
right? That is also overall. Tell me which of these three things is related to earning 3 lakh rupees and having 100 clients?
I think each one of them contributes to it very beautifully because, okay, then I have another story to share. There was one guy, he's a data entry operator in my office who was going through severe depression after his mother died and he could not open to anyone about it and he was running to the doctors one. So he came to me and like, matlab aisa tha ki he'll commit suicide. So I just went the way you go and I helped him थोड़ा water healing थोड़ा सा वो water नीचे रखना उसको मैंने बोला पानी रख के हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ो drink that water and some small affirmations and of course I asked him to write a letter to his mother when she died he could not and I told him that you will cry a lot and it's okay he did it all and touch wood for last 3 months he comes to me every morning and says thank you ma'am I'm living. I just told him that you have to just start your reset button of your life and everything because you cannot, take it. So, yes, this is how I believe that or everything. So he did journaling, a bit of it, whatever he could do. He wrote letter for, like forgiveness to his mother. He said, I had lots to speak to my mother, which I could not. And he did water healing for himself. Chakra, he did not do it, but I told him to do Mahamrityunjaya Jap, So he is handful with him own self so that gives me the confidence that yes, I
Absolutely. Pretty, very pretty. But sadly, Gurinder, none of these things is related to your goal of having 3 lakh rupees per month at 100 clients.
okay.
I'll tell you how. Because now we are talking about establishing a business. We are not talking about wishy-washy things. We are talking about serious law of manifestation. And law of manifestation, what was the first thing I said about law of manifestation? It has to be crystal clear. It has to be laser detailed. If I'm drinking water for my health, yes, if I have good health, if I'm able to do good things for others, it will turn up and it will eventually do me good. If I'm writing positive things, I'll attract more positive things and everything in my surrounding will happen positive. Agar kuch negative bhi ho raha hai, तो that means my karmas are being cleansed and positive uske baad aayega. It's all right. But if I am writing, if my goal is that in the next 3 months, because 3 months is small time, it's not a long time. देखते देखते निकल जाएगा 3 months. If you want to do 3 months, I want 100 clients. You want to have that every single action that you take, every single intention that you have, every single work that you do, Gurinder, has to have that. Write this question down. Everybody write this down and understand how is this leading to my this goal. If you're serious about this, Jerick, every word that you say out of your mouth, every action that you're taking, if you're going to office at 7 p.m. and coming back next day morning at 11 a.m., out of that, what have I done that is aligned to my goal of earning 7 to 10 lakh rupees in the next 3 months, having 10 clients, 5 clients, 100 clients, doesn't matter. So what action are you taking, Gurinder, that will lead to this? It has to be clear. So if you're doing water healing for your health, and if you feel that this is very important, you have to do another water healing, take another glass of water specifically for money, specifically for clients, and do that healing to attract the client. So Sunil, if you want to have 10 clients and you want to have 10,000 rupees, take one water healing, do one chakra kriya, do one cord cutting to release your money blocks. Yesterday we did a beautiful money block, a release. Manas, go through it definitely. When you go through the recording, definitely go through the money block release. It's very important for you. Do that every day. Usko recording, just cut the recording, clip the recording on some video editor, get that clip and do that. So what you'll do is you need two steps. Clip the recording out, Manas. Put it on your laptop and just click on some convert video to audio. You get the audio clip out of it, and you can post it in the group also actually, so that everybody can take the benefit out of it. So, and you do that healing every day, Manas, for next 30 days, whatever you do while going to college, coming back from college at some point, definitely do it. Gurinder, you will also do it. So every action that you will take, every journaling that you do, if you're doing three things, well, let's just take those three things. You're doing journaling, you're doing water healing, you're doing chakra kriya. Those three things have to relate to this goal. When you're talking to the person and you want to help someone out and you are completely in like, मुझे इनको help करना है, that's great. But the biggest, I'm removing you from spotlight now, the biggest form of your service is the healing that you give them. And if you do not honor yourself with a healer as a healer by taking the suitable charge and you keep doing everything for free, the universe gets this message that this person does not deserve money in exchange of their healing. They do not have enough bandwidth and this is not something valuable because her valuable cheese हम free में नहीं दे देते. If I ask you to give your iPhone to that person, Gurinder, you would not give it. If I said ki Gurinder, just out of this person will die, just give your iPhone to him, you would think. If I just said that he would die, you would still think that I have to give, but how will I buy another phone right now? All my documents are there. So if it is not valuable to you, it is not going to be valuable for them. So learn your own value. This is the third lesson for today. Second lesson was every action that you do is aligned to your goal. Whatever goal you've written in the chat, by May, I want to have a client base of 100 manas. What actions are you taking every day? What healings are you doing every day that is aligned for that? Are you doing cord cutting? Are you doing white alignment? Are you doing chakra kriya? Are you doing Shiva Shakti healing to balance your money? Whatever you are doing, it has to be aligned with your action. Third thing, like I said, have the bandwidth to receive and to give service. Third thing, have the bandwidth to receive and to give service. Are you all clear about what I'm saying or sab sir se upar ja raha hai? At any point, if you're confused, just write confused in the chat box. I will talk to you and clear your confusion. Poonam, clear so far? Abhi tak clear hai? Fourth rule of healing. Do not suggest unsolicited healings to people. Do not get into, fourth rule of healing is business of healing, sorry, do not go into unsolicited arguments about why healing is important for them. People who say about ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता है and this is all just bluff and this is all energy or keep talking about nonsense. Your job as a healer who is a professional healer is not to go in a judgment with them. I heal people, it speaks for itself. My job, if you say to a doctor that medicines don't work, the doctor is not going to come to you and fight with you. They're just going to understand that he's not at that frequency. There's no point talking to him. A doctor will not argue with that kind of a patient. So your job as a professional healer is not to argue at unsolicited places and give unsolicited advice until you feel that it's necessary to the person in front of you is open to receive that. Clear? The moment you do that, and how much ever you keep doing that, you only lose your confidence. You lose your own energy of being a healer, because energy is being spent every single day of your life, every single moment of your life. How do you want to use that energy? Do you want to create more? Do you want to be a bigger healer? Do you want to be a deeper version of healer? Do you want to go into just arguments and see I am right and establish that I am right? You don't need to establish anything as a healer. The moment you go into that zone that I will prove myself, that person did not believe in me 10 years ago, I will prove to him that healing works. You lose your job as a healer. You know what you become in other people's eyes? You become a weird person who's just theosophizing and philosophizing, and it's not what you'll do. So, fourth lesson, always do not give unsolicited healing to people until they are ready for it, until it is necessary. Lesson number 5. This is the fifth and the last lesson for today. In the business of healing, we've already done this yesterday and we will do this more now today. I will ask you 5 questions related to this now. In the business world of healing, you need to have a clear and understanding relationship with money. If your money is not right, you will never be a master healer. You'll never be in a business that generates revenue. I've seen people who are healers who have many clients, who have hundreds and thousands of clients, and it's a running business, and people are paying to come to them, and they're still in debt. Talking about crores of rupees of debt. Now, when you see them, you're going to see hundreds of people showing up in a workshop. You're going to see that each person has paid hundreds or thousands of rupees to attend that workshop. So it seems to you that it's profitable. He's making so much money. She is making so much money. They're making a lot of money. But if your money relationship and money healing is not in place, it will always come down, because money frequency is not high. So whatever your inner frequency is, remember this, Sunil, whatever your inner frequency is, the universe will make everything possible to bring you to an equivalent position of your inner frequency. So if you hire maybe a very good agency and do a lot of PR, invest a lot of money in attending and make it look very woo woo, and in the front end it's looking beautiful and massive, but eventually the universe usko balance karke, whatever is your inner frequency, Poonam, wahan tak laake it will match out. Money aa jayega, fir chala jayega. You will earn money, you will spend money, you will do things, but it will not work out, it will backfire. So it keeps in a cycle. Yesterday what did we learn? Money comes, money goes, my money always flows. Okay, so how do you build that relationship with money? 5 questions, rapid answers, right in the chat box. Do not think. I don't want you to think while giving these answers. We are going to understand what your money relationship, right? If you had 1,000 rupees to give, who would you give it to? Would you give it to a temple? Would you give it to a child who's begging on the street? Would you give it to a person who needs money as in debt? Number 4, would you rather save it for yourself? 4 options. Would you give it to a temple? Would you give it to a child who's on the street? Number 3, a person who's in debt. Number 4, keep it to yourself. Rapid answers, everyone, in the chat. For social service, save for myself. Everyone else, keep typing quickly, quickly. Save for myself. What is the right answer? I'll not tell now. I'll tell towards the end of the session. After 5 questions are done. Not so easy. Dharmi, quickly. Oh, Dharmi has already written. Man who's in debt, Dharmi wrote 3. Okay, great. Second question. You earn a lottery, 10 lakh rupees. What would you do with that 10 lakh rupees? Write down in the chat. Open answer, open-ended question. So take 10 seconds to think and then you can write. You won a lottery of 10 lakh rupees. How would you spend the money? No. This is not related to my last question, Jen. 10 lakh rupees you have. This is a standalone question. How would you spend the money? So I'm deleting Jerik's answer because I think he misunderstood it. Clear, Jerik? Okay? Okay. Repay all my loans. Very good. Clear all the debts I have. Developing my business. Everyone else, Jerik, Poonam, think and write. 10 lakh rupees, you won a lottery. How would you use that money? We're going to be talking a lot about money. It's going to burst a lot of the bubbles that you have had in your head. I'll keep 88 lakhs for myself and 2 lakhs to society for working for underprivileged society. Okay. Got it, Sunil. 1 lakh donation to temple, 9 lakh to open a business. Good. Third question. Okay. Everyone has given answer. Third question. I am giving you 2 options. Which one will you choose? Number 1, there's a BMW car. That's a new car. It's a 50 lakh rupees car. And suppose the owner is an NRI. Suppose it's like my sister. My sister lives in Germany. So, for example, it's my sister, and I come on a session. It's not a formal session, but it's a session that I ask all of you to come, and I say that, hello everyone, my sister is going back to Germany now, and she's bought this BMW car, which is a new car, but she doesn't want to drive it anymore because she's shifting abroad, and I have this car, and she's asked me to just get rid of it because she doesn't need it anymore, and we have to sell it in a hurry because she's just shifting there in 15 days. And the car value is 50 lakhs rupees, and you get it on an offer of 7 lakh rupees. It's a brand new car. There is no catch involved. It's a brand new car. But for some reason, my sister says that it's for 7 lakh rupees. You just go and get me a buyer. So the first thing I do is I always tell my inner community people that there's this car. Would anyone like to take it? And suppose Sunil says or Gurinder says that it's a very good thing. I want to take it. So that's one option. Sunil Gurinder, I gave an example. So 50 lakh rupees car, you get it for 7 lakh rupees, including transportation, papers, everything. I know Jerry will think, does it include the paperwork? Does it include the insurance? So including everything, it's 7 lakh rupees. Clear, Jerry? That's option 1. Option 2, I'll tell you about a program which is 7 lakh rupees that you have to invest in yourself. And it's guaranteed that if you go through this program for 1 year, you will earn at least 20 to 30 lakh rupees minimum. You will learn that kind of skill, you will do that kind of intervention. You're going to learn at least to learn to, or you will learn to earn 20 to 30 lakh rupees. Which option honestly you're going to take? So supposing like this, you go to a webinar, you go to a workshop, and there's some program that they're launching, 7 lakh rupees program, but you see that's a high value program, a lot of things you're going to get to learn. Good. Done. Third question. Fourth question. A person comes to you for money healing. He's in a lot of debt. and he's telling you that I want to clear only my money issue and nothing else is my issue. I only want to clear the money issue. And you ask him, okay, what is the problem? Since when is it happening? And what have you done to resolve it? And he's talking about his wife, he's talking about his child. He's given you every history, every data that you need. He's given you that this is what has happened in his childhood, and then his wife did this, and then his parents were this of so and so kind, and this happened, that happened. You know everything about this person. Now, the question for you is, the question for you is two things. Number one, would you ask this person to join your healing program to release all his money blocks? Number two, would you ask this person that since you have so many doubts, so many debts, and so much disbelief in your own family, and you have so many things, I want you to take some time to think about whether you want to join my program or not. I don't want you to join immediately, but think about whether you want to join or not. And option one is you will ask him to join your program and ask that you join my program. It's on money healing. I'll help you release all your money blocks. Which one would you do? Would you option one, ask him to join my program? Option two, ask him to think about it. That you think whether you want to join my program or not. Okay. Fifth question, final question. I had a question in mind that I thought I'll ask you in this session, but I'm going to change the question. So let me think about the question. A person wants to give you, suppose your own grandmother, everyone's some grandmother or grandfather, apna ya dur ka, your grandmother, your grandparent, if they are in this world, if they're not in this world, maybe some mama, chacha, someone is there in your family who is very rich and they are like in their 80s and 90s and they are going to die soon and they love you very much. Everybody has someone in their family who's very close to you and they love you very much and you love them very much. Maybe you're not in touch, you're not able to go to them, but they love you very much. And they are saying ki beta, aja, I have this much of property here, but out of this I want to give you this much property, but my children are not letting me give you this property. So just help me out because I can't go to court and all and to do all this paperwork. You come, you help me, and this much of property I want to give you. Would you take that one? Number two, don't take that. Yes or no? Everyone, yes, take that. No, don't take that. Dharmi, take that. Poonam, no, don't take that. Sunil, take that. Menas will take. Gurinder, take that. Jerick, I'll only take what the children approve of. Okay, so Jerick, your answer is clear. Everyone, if those who said take that, why will you take that? If you said that you don't want to take that, why did you say that I will not take that? Just explain your answer quickly, briefly. To make him or her happy. Okay, clear. Everyone else, type your answers. Cause that unhappiness will be there, always be there. We take the portion everyone has approved of as their family members, won't want to have any disputes. Only because he needs help and two, I need money. Very simple, Gurinder. Dharmi, because I also love him or her and of course take care of his or her needs. Okay. 5 questions, 5 answers, done. I'll give you the interpretations that I have learned from my grandmasters about money. These answers are answers that come through me. I will read the answers now. I have not judged any answer. I've just asked you written answers. I will go through the answers and I'll tell you what I feel is right or wrong, which is very subjective. I'm going to say this because I want you to also develop your character, your understanding, your perspective as a healer. Your third eye has to come into place. That's where you will get inner clarity. Okay. First of all, the first question was, what will you do with the money? Those who wrote that I will keep all the money for myself, it is clear that you might have written with the intention that I am open to receiving money, but it's very clear that your intention of receiving money is good, but you're not able to let go of money very easily. It may be for your needs, it may be for your current situations, but you're not able to let go of money very easily. So, number one, write down, learn to. So, every questions come with its lessons. So, write down, learn to let go of money easily. Because money comes, money goes, my money always flows. And flow तभी होगा जब हम देंगे भी और लेंगे भी. Number two. Number one is clear, everyone. We're going to number two now. Number two, I had said that so and so money you got, I think, in a lottery. And what will you do with that money? So Mehnaz wrote, clear all the debts I have. Dharmi developing my business. Sunil keep some and give some. 1 lakh donation to temple. 9 lakh opening my business, developing my business. Okay. Here, the interpretation is when money comes in voluminous amount to you, you need to be able to hold the bandwidth of money. You need to be able to see unbiasedly because money is the energy. You will see the energy as an energy. Like after doing exercise, you get energy in your body. You don't immediately think with this energy, you go to the gym, you do exercise, you do yoga, you do get energy, and you don't think immediately, now I got the energy, now with this energy, I will go and jump. Now with this energy, I will go and lift 500 kgs of weight. You don't think that. That energy is just in your body. So question was, how would you spend this money? So when you have unbiased understanding about energy, the best answer here is Sunil's answer and Poonam's answer I like because you have allocated money to give to others, to keep for yourself, and the donation that you have given, Sunil, you have written for underprivileged society. Working for the underprivileged society will create more opportunities for them. Developing your business, Poonam, I'll tell you how your answer was good, not that your answer was very good. You need to understand what you might not have thought like that, but let me clarify for everyone. The money that you get in volume, always a big portion has to go in reinvesting it. But people with poor money mindset, poor business mindset, first thing they'll do is get something nice. Clear all my debts. I'll clear all my debts, but I'll keep a portion of it always and always that will go into reinvesting, that will earn money for my future. Poonam wrote, I will put the money in developing my business. I'm not saying Menas don't clear your debt. Gurinder, I'm not in any way saying that whoever wants to get money from you, let them wait and invest all the money. If you have, suppose 10, I'm taking that 10 lakh only you have debt. I am taking the circumstance that 10 lakh you have debt and 10 lakh you have got lottery. Then it's the equal situation. 10 lakh का debt है, 10 lakh का मेरे पास है. Out of 10 lakh, by the way, lottery, you'll not get 10 lakh. There will be some deductions that you will get maybe 7, 8 lakhs. That's the first thing. Out of the 7-8 lakhs, what you should do is always keep 25% of it to go in reinvesting if you have a lot of debt. I'm talking specifically for people who have debt. और you have something that you need an emergency thing कि मुझे ये अभी रिपेयर करना ही है. सब for some people it could be house remodeling. For some people it could be business development. Some people it could be debt. For some people it could be some health emergency that they are not able to take care of because of a money situation. 25% doesn't matter, has to go in reinvesting. I don't know if it was a coincidence, but the year I got my master certification, I remember in healing, I had gone to a master who's not comfortable and who does not teach in public eye. So he's a master who's renowned. Renowned means renounced, not like renowned, renounced the society and doesn't go public and everything. Whatever, the long story short is that when I got the certification, I remember after that, every single year, I have saved, I have invested more than 50% of my income. I have just done that. I could have bought like bigger cars and bigger houses and bigger properties, but everything I have done is this is my realization when I look back. And when I look back, like you as a parent, you will give the best lessons to your child. The mistakes that you made, you don't want your child to make. Looking back, I see that that was one of the best decisions I took. That is why when I was 28, when I was 28 years old, I was able to make my first home. We deconstructed our family home and then at my ancestral back in my hometown, Siliguri. We built a new home when I was 28. It's a long time ago. So always have 25%, no matter how much of debt you have, no matter what you have to do, 25% has to go in reinvesting. So in this case, Poonam, we have done 9 lakh rupees, which is very good. How much ever is comfortable, you have to go in reinvesting for the money to flow. Because every 5 of this question will come to the same statement. Money comes, money goes, money always flows. Money cannot sit in one place. It has to flow. It has to roll. It is got to go in reinvesting. It has got to come into returns. Even if you get some, you make some losses. For example, I know some of you have gone through some business losses and you will let me know that I'm in deep business loss. Does not matter. Keep taking chances. Keep getting more opportunities. Investigate deeper and make more money in your life. Do not think and get stuck in this perspective that money earning is always a scam and money is very bad and greed is not good. It's not greed if you want to earn money. It's greed if you wanna keep hoarding money and not use it for anything. That's greed. So that is the second observation that I would say from the answers that I saw. Third question was if there was a program and there was a BMW car. I can give my sister's example. That sister's BMW car if she sells, and then option 2, learning. Here, I think all of your answers are beautifully correct. If you get the opportunity to learn something that will give you bigger perspective, that will give you better learning, of course, don't take the material, take the learning. Not going to talk about that. Fourth question was, I think, money healing. So Jerick, just let me know. It was a money healing question. The person who has money debts and wants to come for money frequency. Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
So fourth situation, someone wants to come to you for money healing. You ask, or second option is you tell them to think about it. First of all, you've installed doubt in that person already by yourself saying that you think about it. But what we do, the mistake that we make in the business of professional healing is that we want to be nice and we want to be authentic. And we say that please think about it and come to me later. No, don't think about it. If you go to the doctor with knee pain, doctor will say, you think about it and then you come back to me in 3 days. Doctor will not say that. Doctor will say, do the test now and get admitted in the hospital. नहीं भी जरूरत होगा तो भी डॉक्टर आज बोलेंगे get hospital admission, tomorrow you will do knee transplant. उसका जरूरत हो कि नहीं हो, डॉक्टर का फायदा है. So doctor will tell you. So you do the knee transplant and do it today only. That is what the doctor will tell you. You as a healer, your job is exactly same as a doctor, minus the addiction of leading people the wrong way. Your job as a healer is exactly the same, minus leading people the wrong way. You're not treating medically, you're treating the root cause, which will medically also improve. You just saw Gurinder, how her tests are backing. Now, Gurinder, keep doing the practices, you will get more positive results in the health front also. So when the person comes to you to heal their money issue, give them certainty, give them confidence, and start healing immediately. Do not go into thinking about it. Do not ask them to think about it. Do not ask them to join. Your relationship with money, professional healing is having your own set of healings. Insight should be so clean, so clear, so confident, so understanding, and so authentic that you say that yes, you start the healing today, in 7 days you will see results. That is the confidence that you should have in your own healing, and this confidence will only come when you have practiced your own. Question 4, everyone clear? Until question 4, everyone clear? Type C in the chat box. I think we'll not have time today to cover the business aspects. We'll start tomorrow, but Nirmala Sitharaman will come to your doorstep tonight. Why? Jerick kab likha tha? I don't remember when you wrote that.
Ma'am, we are talking about money, right?
Yeah. Oh, the union budget was just there.
Always she has a year for money. Oh, we have to tax them. Madam, we are just talking about money. Still paid.
Yes. I don't mind paying tax because money comes, money goes, my money always flows.
I love to give charity, but not for taxation. I can't. I can't give it to politicians. Not for them. Definitely not.
Absolutely great. That is also absolutely okay. Money comes, money goes, my money always flows. Fifth question. Your uncle, your cousin, your grandmother, someone wants to give you a property. Will you take that? Will you not take that? Should you take that? Will you not take that? Here the answer becomes subjective, but I'll give you the long and short of it. The long of it, it's always evaluate. I love Mehnaz's answer here and Jerick's answer here. You have to understand what is the energy involved in the property. It could be a disputed property. It could be a haunted property. इसीलिए चाहते हैं कि तुमको दे देना, so that their own children do not have to bear with it. Energy of the property is most important. Business of healings, I think the golden rule, this is not number 1, 2, 3, 4 rule, golden rule of healing. Understand other person's energy. If there's a corrupted politician coming to you for healing versus a normal, simple corporate professional coming to you for healing, always choose the corporate professional because they do not have negative intentions. It will mal-align your own energy, your own results will go down, and you will not be able to handle it. Golden rule of energy is before accepting energy, evaluate the energy. That does not mean that no one should heal politicians and we should just, what do you say, boycott them, just like how Jerick said. You can choose to do that. You can choose to do that. Emphasize and choose. However, if you have the energy of a person who is not seeming right, you should have the authenticity and the capacity to say no, that I will not heal you. I'm extremely sorry, but I don't have enough bandwidth to heal you right now. I think you should choose someone else as a healer because I don't think I can do right now. Jerick, question, tell me, Jerick. Click on the unmute button. Yes, Jerick, question.
Ma'am, it's not that I hate politicians. I have a lot of friends who are politicians. But right now, recent times, the arrogance these people have developed over the years, it's something incorrigible. You know, yesterday, a farmer was asked to sell his land. He was a very old person. And he told, no, I want to do farming. I'm not selling. You know what?
Jerick will not discuss it. Very sorry, will not discuss it. Please take it out of your mind also. I know it's bothering you at some point. I know how much energetically also you want to be truthful and authentic. Don't let it bother you, Jerick. There are a lot of things happening in this world that should not happen. It will happen. And we cannot stop that. We cannot stop that unless you choose to be an activist for your life. So don't let it bother you. If you're going to be a healer, if you want to earn 7 to 10 lakh rupees per month, Jerry, energy has to be very clean, very targeted, very focused. Treat it like gold. Your energy should be treated like gold. एक drop भी किसी को नहीं दे सकते without having proper value, proper exchange. Someone is bothering you in relationship, some relative is backbiting you, someone is talking about you, someone is children are fighting in front of you, someone is having I cannot afford it. I'm still happy. My grandmother in the last 48 hours, today I'm doing the session at 9:30. I came back home at 9 p.m. exactly. I got out of home, I think 10 a.m. Whole day I've been in hospitals and places and lot of things. Cannot affect my energy. That is a situation that needed to be taken care of. She's almost in her 90s. It has to be in a bubble that is isolated, that is taken care of, and that is left out. Cannot bring it to today's session. Because especially we are learning the business of healing. It has to do everything with the mindset of healing. Before we go to the tactics, before we learn how to convert people, before we understand how to enroll people, we have to know how to be in the right energy to do that. So treat your energy like gold. I will close that with that. I will close today's session. Treat your energy like gold. Write it in bold at the top of your journal, in the begin first page of your journal, in the top of the page, wherever you want. Treat your energy like gold. Jerick, you remember. Mehnaz, you please remember. Sunil, please you remember. Dharmi, remember this. Gurinder, remember this. Poonam, remember this. Soma, you remember this. Every single day of your life, treat your energy like gold. It's like 1,80,000 rupees right now or 50,000 rupees right now. कोई बोलेगा तो नहीं देंगे. No one will give. Treat your own energy like gold. You cannot sell it for less. You cannot sell it for free, and you cannot give it to random places. There will be situations which are completely out of line, which are completely messed up situations, and you are like, but I am a healer. I can't take all of this. It's very, a dog, a puppy gets crushed in front of you on the street. Your heart will rip apart. But as a healer, you have to put it in a bubble, isolate the situation, and let it go. That is the capacity of a healer. If you cannot do that, you simply haven't mastered healing yet. All the situations are isolated, Jerry. From now on, from today, what has happened in the past, let it go. Today, whatever has happened in the time, whatever is bothering you, there can be some things which are bothering you. Yesterday, you're talking about some farmer. That happens every day in India, by the way. So that happens to a farmer, and it's like, how can that person do that to this poor farmer? And his entire family is dependent on it. And hard things. Isolate the situation and let it go. If you do not have a clean slate tomorrow, you cannot learn the business of healing. Now, I'll give you tomorrow's assignment. I think yesterday I gave you tomorrow's assignment, but let me just see. It's in front of me. I'll show you once again. Just give me one moment to show you tomorrow's assignment. How many of you changed some of your money beliefs today? Write me in the chat box. And what was the money belief that got changed? Or you at least thought about it? Just give me one moment. And I want to know exactly what was the money belief that you changed and what did you change? Hmm. Mhm. Oh, here are the assignments. It was right in front of my face. I couldn't find it. Oh God, what will happen to me? Wait. This is the assignment from yesterday's session. Tomorrow you're going to do water healing. Water healing is very important. Everyone do the water healing tomorrow assignment. Record the assignment and send it to me between 9 to 10 p.m. Why I ask you to send it between 9 to 10 p.m. Before 9 p.m. I'm busy with all my sessions. After 10 p.m. when I become available, I want to sit and I want to listen to all of your healings and give you feedback wherever necessary. So at least 3 days of healings I have to go through to understand where is the mistake that you are making and how you can correct it. Gurinder, write your question in the chat or please wait here. Let me just explain all of this and then I'll come to a question. So tomorrow, what will you do? So water healing is creating the magic water. How to create it? What are the things that are needed? बॉटल का क्या करना है वाटर का क्या करना है कैसे रखना है कैसे पीना है all the steps try to cover if you're not able to remember all the things if you sit with your voice memo and think that now I'm going to do the healing you cannot do it as a healer when you're practicing healing you should not do that first of all in one journal write the few points okay first I'll talk about the bottle then I'll talk about forgiveness then I'll talk about the color then I'll talk about this then I'll talk about this mantra then I'll talk about keeping it then I'll talk about drinking it then I'll talk about praying after drinking the water whatever are the steps write down 5 6 steps then keep it in front start recording you will see all will fall in the right place and it will be a structured healing clear Sunil clear Poonam very clear very question got it unmute
Can you please repeat it, ma'am? How will it fall into place? Can you repeat the sequence?
no I was just saying randomly go through the water healing how you created the magic water you already have that from before. So whatever are your steps, you have now an idea that these are the steps that are needed. For example, I was saying first you can take the bottle that first I'll create the forgiveness for the bottle, whatever you want to do. Then the water, then where to keep the water, how to keep the water. What if you want to add something like keeping a affirmation beneath the water bottle in a paper, you can tell about that. Next day when you drink it, how to drink it. All the points that you want to create in a healing, write those 5 points, 10 points, whatever in bullet points in front of you. Keep it and then you start recording. That way you will not miss anything. And it will be a proper structure healing. Okay? Clear?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Gurinder question. Let me take Gurinder's question. Gurinder, what's your question, my dear?
I'm very sorry. I'm just going back. Yesterday when this intention part, I always cannot define this one line very clearly ever. What is my intention? My intention is to heal my son, for the issue. Is that simple, or we need to invoke some, do some prayers, call for our guardians? कैसे करते हैं ये मुझे हमेशा ही confusion रहता है. आप
Okay.
बोलते तो it falls very easily, set an intention. So that time we said, but whenever I try to set intention, because Karan had gone to some tarot card reader and she said, "Oh, I can see your mother is a healer, and you ask your mother to do a healing." So I sat down to do healing, and there's so many things that he needs to be healed about. I could not set that one line. What am I doing exactly? And that became a question for today.
So your question is how to set the intention. What are the details that are required in intention?
Yeah.
First of all, it can be a small intention, but long intention, depending on what you're doing. Intention in itself is a process. That is why when I made you do all the healings, you'll remember that intention was always a part of all processes. But today, when I gave you the assignment, I said, ki intention ka hi ek you do the healing. You send a recording. So why? Because intention in itself is the most powerful thing. If I tell you, Gurinder, I'll now give you one tight slap. Now, the intention behind could be that there's a mosquito on your face, and then I have to give you that slap so that mosquito does not bite you. Or the intention could be to humiliate you in front of 500 people. Same action, different intentions.
Yeah.
The intention will decide how the outcome will be after that action is done. So intention ka first of all, why am I, if I'm doing this intention, I can sit in the morning and just set the intention for the entire day. Today, when I wake up, I want this things to happen, and the universe, I need the guidance for this specific thing. I need my child to be healed of this thing. I have this problem. Telling your own complete situation to the universe and asking for help is also an intention, but that is a generic intention. For specific healing, what you need to do is, what is the thing that is at hand? What is the situation that is at hand? What is the problem that is at hand? And my intention is to heal my child, Karan. It will always be to heal your child and to protect your children, Gurinder. But protecting them from what? What is the exact problem? It could even not be that my child has opened a business and it's not working well. The deeper intention could be, my child has opened a business and that is not working well and it is giving them a lot of sadness. I don't want my child to remain in sadness. That could be the deeper intention of you. For example, Sunil wants to heal his maybe Bal a little bit more, and he wants to be able to be out of all the issues and completely normal and active. So, and eventually in doing that, Sunil may want to feel that I want to feel freedom. I want to be carefree. That is the underlying intention, Sunil. It might not be eating boiled food every day. You are maybe okay to eat boiled food every day, but the deeper intention is I want to feel free. So the deeper intention has to be in clear. Okay, exactly, thought this. Why did I think this? What is it inside it? Let me just think about it. Okay, this is the deeper intention, and this is what I want to heal. And with tell your intention clearly to the universe. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to do. This is what needs to happen, and I'm not getting a clear idea. So please guide me. And then you invoke the masters of the universe, universal power, magical power, God, Devta, whoever you believe in, Allah, Ishwar. Just invoke them. That is a complete healing in itself. It will take you 5 to 7 minutes to complete if you want to do it in depth. In very short, if you do it regularly, within 30 seconds, 20 seconds also it gets completed. Your question is clear, Gurinder?
Yes.
Thank you. So water healing is the assignment for tomorrow. Everyone create a water healing. Send me an audio in the group. Best way to do it, my recommendation, when you do the water healing, also keep a water in front of you. Do a real healing and drink that water. This is the next level of a healer, which I usually don't talk about in Life 2.0. I talk only in the one-on-one, but I'll tell you, chalo. If you do that and you drink that water next day, some people understand कि ठीक से हुआ था, and some people get the feeling कि ठीक से नहीं हुआ था. So test it out. It's like remote viewing. By the way, how many of you practiced remote viewing? Type me in the chat box, the remote viewing activity that I give you, keeping your eyes closed and understanding and matching what is happening outside of you. You tried to feel it inside and you tried to do it. Gurinder was saying that I'm not to do it. Poonam did.
Can I speak?
Yes, you can.
I used to get so anxious. What if I don't get it right? And that used to mess up the whole exercise. I'm like, oh, I'm going to look out. Oh shit! I think I'm not able to do it. I'm not able to do it. You know that fear, maybe because I don't know. That was messing up so much. So I left a message, but
Do
after that,
you realize that I never replied to only that message that you sent me?
yeah.
Why do you think so?
Did you find it
Because it was
stupid?
not important to address your doubts in yourself.
Yeah,
I
but
don't even believe in the doubts that you have about in yourself.
uh, okay. I do some intuition tests, like just to increase my intuition powers, like just to follow it. So some days they fall good, but some days it's just not falling good. So what happens is maybe I'm pushing myself too hard on it.
Yes.
And yeah, I know that.
I
So
don't believe in your doubt in yourself. I only believe in your power, Gurinder. So I'm not going to entertain that question.
thank you.
Poonam, you did it. How was it, and how well did you do? Let me hear from you.
First, it was feeling very fearful कि क्या if what doctor ji told कि क्या if wrong रहेगा तो. So that was the part. Then I overcome it, and slowly, little means touching the point means how many tomatoes are there in the fridge. That was the questions always in my mind. Sometimes I feel two, it will have three. I go and check and three. अरे lemon कितना होगा? हाँ, one. Then it comes two. So steadily, I could see that it is happening on the road. Whom I will meet, I meet means last 2 days I met two people whom I thought of कि हाँ मिलेंगे. The dress color also I checked that somebody will I get wearing yellow or red. I found that. So that is building a confidence in me.
So you mastered Revori. Very nice, Poonam. You never told this in the group. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Very good. Keep
Okay.
doing this from time to time. Wherever you have maybe off in between class, you can think about which children's parent will come today to talk to me.
Yesterday only my daughter was going Pune. I told her ki take socks also. You may get means want to take it, or your friend will ask somebody. Somebody of them will ask one socks pair. And really she went down and one of her friend told her, मैं socks भूल गया, please you get it ना. So she came and told, Mama, you told to take the socks. See, and she was telling the friend also, मम्मी ने बोला था लेने के लिए. So that was coincidence or it's an imagination, I don't know. Then I got it कि हाँ अगर try करेंगे तो और होता रहेगा. And two things I will share that
Yeah.
after joining this program, I got confident more on money
Okay.
and got to make a firm decisions what I want actually. And the school which I was telling, I'm trying to means I have declared that I will shut down next year because I want to grow as a healer. Now बस बच्चों को पढ़ा पढ़ा के हो गया. Now I want to be a healer and trying. And maybe universe also has given me the chance to shut down. और सबने मुझे कहा था कि deposit it will you will not get the affirmations and the um, journaling part which you have taught. I daily wrote. I got my money back. I got my money back. And you will not believe on 13th of January he called me and he returned my 5 lakhs rupees.
Give a round of applause for Poonam.
Only
Congratulations, Poonam.
thank you. And 75,000 still remaining, a huge amount. And that person I told he is the Dada type of. And Bindas, I went and I told that see, this is, and you told that Bolo usko that this write in the diary and say, and that gave me a power. मैं बोला अभी बस हो गया मुझसे नहीं हो रहा. It is not going good business, so I want to shift. So he also told ki, Madam, don't worry, you'll get. And the doubt was then always. The first time I was not facing that doubt. I came home and I told everyone that I will get money till the end of January. And really it happened.
Wow.
And one other good news. Since my daughter is in Pune since 3 years, now she is buying a house for her own efforts. We just helped her, but many years she was just neglecting. नहीं अभी नहीं खरीदना है, अभी नहीं करना है, अभी नहीं करना है, पैसे कहाँ से है, पैसे कहाँ से है. She also created, we also created, though my ex-husband also helped. So this is all amazing things happening to me, and really I'm very much thankful. Thank you is a very small word. A light you have bulb in me. मतलब उम्मीदों की आशा जो है ना आपने क्रिएट किया मेरे अंदर. Thank you.
And now, Poonam, as a healer, your job is to give that asha to hundreds of the people who are going to come to you. And that asha has to be brighter on the good days. It has to be brighter on the darkest days.
Yesterday
On
also
those
I
days
told.
also, you have to have that faith in the universe that इतना बुरा हो
Yes.
इसका मतलब इससे भी बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा होने वाला है.
The three things what you don't know what you do, I just daily gratitude and from yesterday खत्म हो गया.
Your video became off. Doesn't matter. Keep going.
That's what I was wondering. And birds coming to my balcony. Monkeys are asking me what I went to Matheran near my their hill station is there. I just remember you and walk alone. कि जाओ जिधर जाना है करो जो करना है करो. Don't wait for anybody. That thing make me more confident. I feel I was a lady. I was not going out of a house with any moral support. कि मुझे नहीं आता है. I was not traveling also by 11 p.m. night. I used to shiver कि नहीं बाबा रात हो गया मैं नहीं आऊंगी now I go anywhere. That also I broke. Just I am developing my listening quality. That is most important I feel. And the commitment what I do to myself वो थोड़ा फीका पड़ रहा है. That's it. यही है कि मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है but I am trying it.
Kal water healing pakka you'll submit. I'll listen to it.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Mena. Thank you, Poonam. Menas, you said that I'm doing small things like guessing the exact time. How is that going, Menas? Click on unmute.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I did it unintentionally. Like I do it, like I just happen to play the games. Like abhi
How
dekho,
does it go? Does it go well? Does it not go well? How does it go?
it's like almost 2 minutes from the exact time I say. Kabhi kabhi same time ho jata hai. It's like that. Yeah.
Do
But
you have
time
more
ke
belief in yourself now, Menas?
yeah. Like sometimes I doubt, but like I just know कि like I know this feeling, like I know it's there, but थोड़ा time लगेगा वो चीज पहुंचने में वहां. But I know कि like I am having that dream life in future already.
So tell
So
me,
बस
Menas, 6 months ago, the Menas that was in 2025 and the Menas sitting right now in 2026, what is the difference in that Menas?
ma'am, I'm very calm and I can compartmentalize my emotions. Like there, so many things have happened, but it's like not only those things I'm having thinking about the entire day. I do my studies, I do everything, and then जब टेंशन लेने का टाइम आता है then I just do it. अगर नहीं हो रहा है तो मतलब the next solution, I just don't cry about it. पहले I would be like कि यार नहीं हो रहा है, anxiety हो रहा है, I can't breathe or something like that, it'll happen. But gradually it's just like I can switch the emotions, not being more vulnerably having that anxiety attack. पहले भी नहीं आता था, but like it would consume me more. Somehow
Now
like
you have consumed your emotions.
yeah, I have more control over my emotions. Like
Great.
I still
Thank
have
you.
that thing, like I can't that little pit inside my stomach, like this क्या होगा नहीं होगा, that but that thrill is like there. I just don't take it negatively.
You look much more lighter, actually.
Thank you so
Your
much.
face had a little bit of swelling that is caused by anxiety. It causes you to swell a little bit. Inflammation was there. It is reducing. I don't know whether you're doing a little bit of yoga or exercise, also walking, maybe. I don't know. But no.
Yeah, even my parents are like कि तुम पतली हो रही हो, but I'm not doing anything. I'm just like having my meal before, like by 6 o'clock. It's just that.
So your body is adjusting to your new nervous system reset that is being created. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Manas, for sharing. Be better and be well. No matter what happens in your life, keep being well. Tomorrow I'll say the intentional healing, and let me tell you the next date of the. So I explained you some basics of the business being a healer. We'll get into the tactics. We'll create the system, we'll create a process of each one of you. How do you want to deliver your business? How do you want to talk to your clients? What is the way? Where will the clients come from? How will you ask for money? How will you create a constant flow of clients? We'll talk about that. I'll just give you the next date. Actually, I'll have to look at my calendar. I'll ask Shanti to post it tomorrow or day after tomorrow, the next date. I'll give you 2 consecutive dates. Like, so, like yesterday we had a session and today we had a session. I'll give you 2 consecutive dates again, because when we will get into the core learning part of business, we'll also need you to give some assignments. So first day we'll do the session, give you some assignments. Second day you'll come back, ask me any questions that you have, and we'll learn further. That is the way. I'm not able to find my calendar in front of me right now. I'll find it, I'll plan it, and I'll send you tomorrow. Okay, everyone? Take care and have massive results, and let's bring yet another powerful, authentic batch of healers into this world who don't just know healing, who can just be professional healers. All the best to all of you. Bye.